Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to do a little bit of a different video, kind of like a story time, not really story time, just talk about what's going on in my life. Keep you guys updated. I know a lot of you are always asking about my kidneys. Yes, I have my flu shot. So if you don't know, I am about 15 weeks pregnant right now, and I've had low kidney function on the lower side for about 10 years now, fluctuating between, from as low as 38 to right now, well, previously, my last video is 65%, with a creatinine level of 1.13, I believe it was, 1.12. So as of blood work done 2 weeks ago, my kidney function did drop to 57, and my creatinine went up to 1.26. Which honestly scares the out of me. I got really used to going to the doctor for updates and then getting good news, like your kidneys are better, your creatinine's down, everything's looking great. And now I went to the doctor, to my high-risk pregnancy doctor, and hearing your kidney function has dropped. So as of right now, 57 isn't anything to freak out about. It's not the end of the world. I'm still, far from dialysis, but it's in the talks, which also scares me, especially because when you're pregnant, you can't do a regular set of dialysis, 3 days a week, 4 hours, or whatever the sessions are. They break it down to 5 days a week. So for me, that would mean going basically before work every day for an hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever it is to do dialysis, which seems like, it just seems like a really difficult process, especially with how tired I am and how much just getting up and going to work takes out of me. Having to do that on top of it just seems like I'm going to be completely worn out. But that's just me thinking ahead to something that might never happen. But my doctor did tell me that she's had patients who were pregnant with type 1 diabetes and chronic kidney disease that have had a kidney transplant while pregnant, and have needed dialysis. So they are monitoring me right now. We're doing blood work every 3 weeks. My next blood work is in about 2 weeks to see where my levels are at right now. They had me on vitamin D supplements. I was vitamin D deficient. They took me off of those. Apparently my nephrologist does not want me taking those. I am on a little dose of aspirin a day to keep my blood pressure from going up in the 3rd trimester, which is called preeclampsia. And I don't know why it scares me to be taking aspirin. I didn't think I could take that while having low kidney function, but apparently it's a low dosage. It's low enough that it could help. And my blood pressure is currently 80/50, so it's super low. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of share what I was feeling. I'm really scared. I cried a lot yesterday. And, you want to be healthy and have a healthy baby, and I want my body to be able to do this. I want to be able to get through this okay. Yeah, so it's just scary, but I do have a ton of support from every angle, including doctors, friends, family, my boyfriend, my roommates, everything. So it's, I don't feel alone at all, but at the same time, I do, if that makes any sense, because I'm the only one going through this in my mind. So yeah, and I don't know if my kidney function is going down just because of the pregnancy. I know obviously, your body produces so much more blood and your kidneys are working twice as hard. So obviously for kidneys that are already weak, this is a huge load to take on top of already having kidney disease and low kidney function. But I have also come off of keto. My next video will be my new diet, which, believe it or not, is super carb loaded. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, introducing carbs back in. I've still been drinking a lot of water. I've stopped drinking coffee completely. It's actually repulsive to me. Smelling coffee makes me sick. I've just been drinking coffee or tea, like really, really good herbal teas. And still, like, my blood sugars are amazing. My blood sugars are the best they've been ever. I'm super stable. So even with this super carby diet, I'm still in a great spot with my blood sugars. But I feel like all these changes, you know, it's hard to pinpoint exactly what's making my kidney function lower. But the main cause, as they're telling me, is just the pregnancy, that my body's just going through these changes. My kidneys are working twice as hard. I am going to the bathroom 20 times a day. I feel like I go to the bathroom all the time. I just did a 24-hour urine test, which if you haven't done it, basically for 24 hours, let's say from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m., you pee in this little, you put this plastic thing in your toilet, like you pee into it, and then you transfer that pee to like a big container, and you do that all day long. So you put all of the urine in the same container, which seems kind of gross, and you keep it cold, and then you do that for 24 hours and you take it in. So I took mine in this morning, and then it's supposed to be like a really good, intricate, detailed test of your kidneys. It's supposed to, you know, tell the doctor a lot about what's going on. If you're spilling protein, there's protein in your urine, which they're worried. I've never had it, so they're checking for that to make sure it's not something that's come up since my kidney function has lowered. So I did that today. Then, like I said, I have blood work in 2 weeks. So yeah, I had a really tough day yesterday. Just hearing that news. I know 57 is not the end of the world, and from what they've told me, my kidney function will return back to normal after pregnancy. If I have to go on dialysis during pregnancy, chances are I will come off of it after I have the baby. So my worry is just that I will be completely exhausted. I'm already exhausted. I sleep all the time. If I'm not working and I'm home, I will sit down, I will fall asleep. So my only worry is that I won't be able to work, or, you know, I'll just be so worn out. So if you are on dialysis, leave me a comment. Just kind of let me know how it is, how you're feeling. Is it painful? What does it feel like? Is it, you know, how do you feel afterwards? Like, do you feel different? Do you feel better? I have a million questions. I've never really talked to anybody on it. I've obviously never been on it myself. Sorry, I keep like fidgeting. I'm just anxious. I would love to hear your guys' story. I know a lot of you that comment on my videos have kidney problems and chronic kidney disease and are on dialysis. So I would love to hear from you, just to kind of, you know, give me a little peace of mind, shed some light on what I could be expecting in the near future. But other than that, my A1C is 7.3, so it was 7.5 when I got pregnant. It's already down to 7.3 within 6 weeks of being pregnant. Right now, I don't know where it's at. I imagine it's lower because my blood sugars have been so much better. I'm averaging probably like 90, my blood sugars. So that is one thing that I'm proud of, is being able to stick to the strict diet and having my blood sugars be so stable. So that's the current news. Just keeping an eye on everything, doing blood work every 2-3 weeks, and just hoping that everything stays stable, that I'm well, just staying positive. I've been going on walks. Exercising has been really hard for me, so I have been going on walks. I do have an active job where I'm on my feet like 6 to 8 hours a day, so I am active. I'm up and around. I'm just not going to the gym and doing like physical weights, but I am active. So I'm hoping, you know, just stay stable. I'm hoping this is just a glitch in the process, that, you know, the kidney function kind of teeters around there and doesn't drop too low. Like I said, my lowest has been 38. My highest creatinine has been 2.2, I think. My doctor did say they would admit me to the hospital if I went up to 2. But from 1.25, that's 1.26, that's a long ways away, and we're keeping an eye on it. So if they see a pattern trending, then we're gonna take action at that point. But that's basically where I'm at. I'm trying not to stress out because I know that's bad for the baby. I know it's bad for me. So I'm just remembering I have all the support that I need. So if anything ever happens, I do have everything I need right here. So that's pretty much an update for you guys. Just taking it all in, processing, trying to figure out, you know, trying to prepare. Prepare for the worst, but expect the best. So I will keep you guys updated. Like I said, I'll post my new diet. You guys are gonna think it's so weird, the things I'm eating now, but I've been very stable with my blood sugars and I actually feel really good on the diet, other than being crazy tired all the time. But that is it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Once again, leave me all your comments and everything and tell me your stories, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. I love you. Bye.